So next we started gathering some questions from Facebook, some of our social media sites. You guys, the viewers and followers, sent some questions in that we think maybe you can answer for us.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So the first one is InCelligence an ingredient?
The answer is no. InCelligence is not a single ingredient. I like to think of it as technology, and that's why you usually hear us talking about InCelligence technology. And that technology comes back to that cell signaling that we're talking about. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of different cell signaling pathways inside of each and every one of our cells. And the different chemicals or phytonutrients inside of these fruits and vegetables are going to act and behave in different ways inside of our bodies to turn on these various, or turn off these various cell signaling pathways. So no, InCelligence is not an individual ingredient, but it's USANA utilizing a number of ingredients to elicit the health benefits that we want.
Okay, so question number 2. How is InCelligence a different approach to supplement design?
I'd like to think of it as intelligent supplement design or smart supplement design. So what the scientists are doing here at USANA is diving into the scientific literature. They're looking at what are the compounds that we can use to molecularly target different aspects inside of these different cell signaling pathways to elicit the effect that we want. So for example, if we want to help support cardiovascular health, we'll choose a certain set of compounds that are coming from these fruits and vegetables. If we want to support our immune system, we'll choose a different set from these fruits and vegetables. If we want to turn on detoxification pathways or that antioxidant response we were talking about, we'll choose different ingredients. It's really a smart way to design a supplement to elicit a specific effect we want inside of a cell.
How many pathways are there?
There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different cell signaling pathways inside of each and every cell inside of our bodies. So if you think about this, as scientists begin to learn more about these compounds, specifically where they're working inside of the cell, what pathways they're actually working on, we're going to just be able to design even smarter and smarter supplements in the future.
Question 3. InCelligence uses specific combination of nutrients to activate healthy processes in my body. Does that mean InCelligence is all that I need now?
The answer is absolutely no. So it comes back to those 4 points of nutrition. We actually need all of them to be working together for our cells to function optimally. Well, let's think about our detoxification pathways or those antioxidant pathways. At the core of those enzymes, right, that these cell signaling pathways are turning on are going to be certain vitamins and minerals that are going to help those processes go on. So you could take all the InCelligence technology you wanted, but if you're not going to get those vitamins and minerals to be placed inside of those enzymes so they can do their job, it's like you've done nothing. So again, we need to utilize all of those vitamins and minerals we're getting from those micronutrient foods or a high quality nutritional supplement in addition to all of those other aspects of nutrition, including InCelligence technology.
Cool, so I can still keep taking all of my favorite products.
You absolutely should continue to keep taking all of your products.
Awesome. Okay, so it sounds like my body's pretty good at doing a lot of this stuff. If it's naturally doing these processes that InCelligence targets, why do I need to activate them with the nutrients?
It's a very good question, whoever asked that question. So yeah, our cells, they have these cell signaling pathways going on in there. We know that nutrients can target them, but why do we even need to do that in the first place? These pathways can become tired over time. For example, my background is in the aging process. So as we get older, we know that these cell signaling pathways don't work as well or as efficiently as they used to in the past, right? When we were younger and living our healthiest. So sometimes these cell signaling pathways need a little jump start, right? It's the same reason you have to kind of keep exercising your whole life, right? So you can kind of think of this InCelligence technology as kind of exercising the inside of your cells to keep it at its optimal fitness level, right? To optimize that cellular function.
It's awesome. I'm glad that they're doing a lot of exercising, so I'm trying my best to keep up too. Why isn't InCelligence technology used in all of our products?
Well, it's, again, a very good question, and if this is so revolutionary and cutting edge, all the products should have this technology, right? But that's not human nutrition, right? We need those macronutrients. We need those micronutrients. So if you can think about back to my 4 core nutritional philosophies, essential micro and macronutrients, antioxidant protection, additional nutritional support, and InCelligence technology. They all have to work together. So when you're going to look at USANA's product line, you might see a product that just has one of those. Maybe it's just essential vitamins or minerals. Or maybe it's going to have 2 of the 4. Or it could even have 3 of the 4 or 4 of the 4 or only InCelligence technology. So as nutritional science continues to advance, as we make new discoveries in nutritional science, that's how we're going to design our products. So as we learn more about the compounds and the specific cell signaling pathways they target, you can bet we're going to be designing products to fulfill that need. But as other discoveries are made around maybe additional nutritional support, optimizing, maximizing dosages, we're going to design our products around those discoveries. So it's really what the science is going to tell us is going to dictate how we're going to design our supplements. And InCelligence is obviously a technology you're going to see quite a bit of, but it's not going to be the only thing.
I learned a lot. I hope everybody else learned a lot. Is there anything else you want to do before we go have dinner?
Yeah, I just want people to think about their nutrition, get back on top of it, get back to those 4 core principles, and yeah, let's go cook some dinner.
And one more thing. If you have any other questions about it, go to askthescientist.com, and we have a lot of great content there that answers a lot of these questions in depth, and a lot of, we dig really deep into the active ingredients, and we talk a lot about some of these processes. So there'll be a link below the video, hit that, and then you should be able to learn
Even more.
Learn even more.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody.